This was no normal pre-election speech. Scheduled late and with a sense of urgency, it wasn't about policy.
Good evening, everyone.
It was about the stability of the nation.
My fellow Americans, we're facing a defining moment, an inflection point. Make no mistake, democracy is on the ballot for all of us.
His party may well be trailing in the polls. A drubbing next week is possible, and so of course he's looking for votes. But the president sought to get beyond that.
This is not about me. It's about all of us.
It was a warning about what he sees as the fraying fabric of American society.
A struggle for decency and dignity, a struggle for prosperity and progress, a struggle for the very soul of America itself.
Every day since he lost the 2020 election, Donald Trump has cried foul, claiming continually without any evidence that he won.
You know, American democracy is under attack because the defeated former president of the United States refused to accept the results of the 2020 election. Every recount confirmed the results.
Yet polls suggest that up to 70% of Republican voters believe President Trump. Mr. Biden drew a line between what he called the big lie and the hammer attack last week on the House Speaker's husband.
The assailant ended up using a hammer to smash Paul's skull. We don't settle our differences in America with a riot, a mob, or a bullet, or a hammer.
There are up to 300 Republican election deniers on the ballot next week. Trump allies like Arizona's Kari Lake. If they win, they will judge the validity of the next presidential election. An intervention like this is extremely controversial, saying in such stark terms that only his party stands for democracy. Is he essentially telling voters that the nation's democracy has already been lost? And just days away from the elections into such a tense environment, it's high risk indeed. Mark Stone, Sky News in Washington.